What's up fellas, Maru here, and welcome to a game called Project Basement Dating. Now, if this atmosphere already doesn't make you feel a certain way, then I don't know what will. This game interested me a ton, because it was like, it's described as living in a miserable city, and helping keep maidens sane, like maids, by giving them drugs. And I think the game is also like in a Valhalla way, which is that, the popular cyberpunk bartending game. So I was just absolutely interested in playing this immediately. There's only the alpha build of it, but I just really want to try it out. So yeah, let's just get into it. I don't know exactly how long this game. Okay, well. Cool. I can't really move out of the screen. I guess I'll still read it. Where the moon and stars are the only source of light. By the bittersweet beauty of this place, you have been beckoned. Oh crap, sorry. You are stuck into the purple mist. This place, without a doubt, is its own living organism. You can feel its chaining curse roaming through your veins. Yet you can... this is like already pretty disturbing but awesome. Yet you cannot hold yourself back from waking up and smelling the ever so slightly hidden desperation. Worry not, you won't be alone. This looks so cool. This looks so cool. I'll send you letters filled with vows. Go now forth, I'll explain everything. In due time, you'll hear about our unspoken rules. 1994, January 12th, probably. I am just a lovely person, aren't I? This is my room. Well, that was a weird arse stream. Another night, another chance to tickle someone's fancy. I'm so fucking tired. I think I overslept. Jeez. Yakui? I'm guessing that's Yakui. Hey, you in there? Fancy some not so fresh air? Not her again. Fancy this, fancy that. How about you fancy a punch? Alright, I know you hate when I do this, so... And some coffee? Some... Coffee-ete? Why is there ITE? Oh, some caffeine? It's already midnight. One night, there'll be no more fancy jokes. That was horrible. Coming. Oh, I can actually, oh, that's awesome. Okay, wow, this is, again, the game describes this as being like, I think it describes it as being a miserable city. And maybe it's just this hand-drawn art style or so, but it gives a really miserable but comforting style. Okay, let's see. Dory's kitchen, fancy bedroom. Shatai's bedroom? What about your bedroom? I guess I should just read this. Oh, actually, hold on. I might be able to just turn this off. Oh, no, I guess not. That's fine. I don't mind it being on. I was just trying to see because I didn't want to annoy anybody else. Thank you. That's a beautiful smile. No worries. This is goddamn bitter as ever. I wish I could choke on this. Never mind. This would be a death I wouldn't even wish upon anyone. I assume. Hmm? Oh yeah. Dory is waiting on you. She needs help with, well, heck if I know. You find it in the kitchen, or the storage, or I don't know. Wait, didn't she request that you wake me? Yeah, but it seems like my brain is a bit occupied at the moment with stuff. Well, I wouldn't mind listening, but... There's that new combo I've been experimenting with. It's a combination of... Why did I even say that? Now I have to listen to her ramble about whatever. I need a quick excuse. And basically, when you heat them up in a spoon and suck it up with a needle... Did I just hear Dory call me? I'll be going. But here's the best part. Look, there's a cat! Where? Oof, I got lucky with this one. I really don't want to listen to her new inventions. She really shouldn't do that kind of stuff anyway. Why already so early? Storage area, right? That should be to the right by the stairs. Alright. Okay, let's get into it now. It was a little bit hard, but I see that I gotta get used to, not used to, but I gotta get my voices going. I just got up, so I do apologize. Let's see. Oh, I actually can't go in her bedroom. Oh, God, okay. I have you. You have scissors. Don't know how long we can... something. Me far away. Are these just drugs? Dang. Girl, don't even try to hide it. She has a guitar, so do I. That's cool. Don't just pray. Oh, I can't read it. I'm trying. Whoa, what's this? I have a radio? I'll check that out in a bit. First, let me look around the room. Oh, I don't think anything can actually interact with anything in the room. It's just, I guess it's just how hard of a drug addict she is that there's all this stuff just around. What's this radio? This is cool. Huh. I won't use it right now, but that's cool. Okay. So, Yakui is a extreme drug addict, but she is a friend of mine. I like her. Let's not go that way because she's over there. Shatais. Your room is just positioned right outside the okay, yeah. We can't interact with anything in these rooms. We're just seeing how horrific their rooms are. Save alley entrance? What? No escape. Do not enter. Play me. I sung when I die. Listen to the lullaby. Without rest, I'll never know how much I'll regret each and every sorrow. Wake win or... Huh, okay. I'm sure there's something you can do, like the radio to get secrets or something like that, because I'm assuming that might be something? Maybe? I just would have no idea. Let's go here. Oh, we're outside. This is horrible. I can't lie. Like I can't go excuse this for this place. This place is just horrible. But we can't interact with most anything. It's just going around. So let's just go to Dore. It says she'd be in the kitchen or storage. Oh, you don't look as bad as a drug addict as Yuki? Yeah. If you looked at it, it was kind of hard to see, but if you look at Yuki's arms, you can kind of see like a bunch of scratches or like scars on them as well. You look actually kind of pretty. Jeez, oh, the voice scared me a little bit. You called for me? Oh, fancy. Yeah. Could you make me some tea? I'm sorry, can you not make it your own grown self? And this is a clean task this time. I still have nightmares about the giant rats from last week. Of course. What kind of would you like? Don't know. Maybe some green tea with ice? I would have thought. Should I show you the ropes? I'm still kind of sorry about sitting you down to the storage last time. I think I know how to make them, but thank you for your concern. Sure, you excel at everything. Like your excellent rat fighting skills. Yeah, well, not so simple when you only have a broom at hand. Talking about brooms, have you seen mine? I kind of miss it. Forgive me, but I have no idea. Fuck. I better buy her a new one tomorrow. Oh well. About the drinks. Did you make me a black tea and rum? And a green tea with ice. With just a little rum? Oh, you want... Jesus Christ. Well, it's midnight, so why not? Like that, I'll leave you be. Naturally. Alcohol. That's unusual from her. Oh, sure, yeah, I got you. What's this? She said she wanted a green tea, a black tea with rum, and just a green tea and rum, right? Okay. I got you. So, tea and rum is made with, is made with 1 part hex alcohol, 2 parts black tea. Hexocol? Yeah, hexocol. 1 part hexocol, 2 parts black tea, 1 part with glow tea, 2 parts sugar, 4 parts coffee bean. Okay. So one of these. Sorry, my memory's horrible. Oh, I can just leave this up and do this. 2 parts black tea. Wait, which one of these are black tea though? Oh, it says right here. 1, 2. And black tea, 1 part's glow tea, 2 parts sugar, 4 parts coffee bean. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that got 4, it just kind of lagged. Thank you. Nice. You made some tea and rum correctly. This much enthusiasm asked me to kill a puppy. Getting really suspicious too. She doesn't usually drink alcohol. Now, could you take care of the green tea? Absolutely. Didn't you want green tea and rum? Like, it wasn't just green tea, was it? I'll just give you green tea and see. You won't get mad. 2 parts hexacol, 2 parts black tea, 2 parts glow tea, 2 parts sugar. Great job. It was the rum for. Just for Isla. Isla, probably. She's coming back from the docks. That's gonna be a rough one. How come? Dunno. She said she's hunting. I'm afraid she's after moss again. Poor things. Excuse me, but... You weren't here for a few years ago, but the city used to get flooded quite frequently. Even so often, moss balls would get trapped here, settle down and make a horde in a matter of nights. The city really didn't like its new residents. Infestational damages? That and growing in moss. So they were shoveled away to the beaches. Now their moss is pretty valued. Lots of high-end clothing lines use it. Huh. At least now they have a natural habitat. But did the moss protest? Or, well, do anything at all? No, not really. Moss balls did nothing. I mean, they are just moss balls. Brown, green, quiet, fluffy. Fluffy animals. I'd have kept one as a pet. They're round and soft and fluffy and... Oh my god. Oh, what the frick am I even looking at? Oh, I'm gonna miss looking at Dory's face because the most human thing around. Jesus. Oh, fancy, Dory. Is that yes. How come you... Well, I went out a bit to the South Beach and found this little slimy ball of money all alone. Normally, I would have... Oh god, it's talking. It can talk for myself, you know. Shut your trap. Did you just tell the moss ball to shut up? Weren't they supposed to be quiet? Did you just tell me that? Yeah, quiet. But it seems like they can talk. He's so fluffy, oh my god. As I was saying before, the slime ball started yapping. Is that he begged for his life, and I got pretty curious about the price of one that's so talkative. I even brought him in front of Suto at the market. Old fart told me he'd never seen one like this, and that he's still technically just a kid. I am 20 years old, so I brought him back. I'll raise him right and fatten him up nice and proper. Maybe that way, I'll get more moss off him. Jesus. I'll gladly cook more. What'd you like, little guy? Nothing. Something salty. Okay. Am I really alright in witnessing this moss ball abuse? Maybe I should. Would you try to be nice with him? No. Yeah. Seems like I have a good temper with moss ball abuse. Though that piqued my interest. Ah, a fancy drink. Here we fucking go. Lame jokes. Yep, it is a fancy drink. Dory would skimp on the booze. Good job, Fancy. You might just live up to your name. Is my name really Fancy, or is it just like a cute nickname that I got from everybody? Fancy is a pretty cool name, if that's like actually my name. The green tea was poured nice and slow, too. It's like I'm home again. Oof. Thankfully, I nailed them just right. So, how are the brats doing, Dory? Some of them are doing just fine. Tim got a job at the docks, so that's good news. Kind of worried about the rest of them, though. Some seem to go all hollow. But even they have to know that no one can stay in the basement forever. I'm sorry, did you just say you had people in your basement that are dying? Did we just skip over that? Oh yeah, the kids. I haven't really talked to them. Got enough to do already. I don't even know how Dory can keep up. Just cooking, organizing, taking care of the exiles. I wouldn't worry about them. You already know it's the survival of the fittest. But they aren't just kids. We were kids too. It's somehow we managed. I'm assuming that unless you are like actually have kids in your basement, not like some weird creature, but just literal children. And you know the next wave is coming, right? It's slowly that month again. Yeah, at least I can cook more. Got no idea how many more rooms are left. Wouldn't worry about that either. Shatai will solve that problem with some hocus pocus. Though, if you just give me a sledgehammer, I might just make a hole big enough that is livable. Yeah, well, stick with Shatai stuff for now. What about you, Fancy? Took care of them beasts in the storage? I tried my best to get rid of them humanely and swiftly. Swiftly, my arse. I could hear your screams from 2 sectors away. There may have been some surprise on my part. Just as uptight as ever, eh? Well, worry not. There's a huge infestation of rats all across the city right now. I already signed up to exterminate them in the southern district. Might just wander around the beach again, too. Also, I did realize, because the game does say you're like, it's just a bunch of maid women, and it's actually not lying. Like, oh crap. Eli has the same maid thing as well as so does Doreen. Doreen just has like a very traditional maid outfit. Just to see if there's any more moss to be found. Isn't that a bit insensitive? I could help with that. Hmm? Oh, that's surprising. What kind of a squealer are you? Selling out your friends to save your moss. Well, you just grabbed me. I can have a proper sentence without... Don't push your luck. Poor guy. You got a name? Here, I'm actually gonna try reading this. Hanbert von Blaren Wolf Ischel Gesti in Hasbergendorf Jr. Just call him Dorf. From now on, your name is Marimo. Mari, from where I was born. And Mo, just because I like that adjective. Sounds like something you give a dog or something. Charming. Such a cute name. Anyway, I'll go and find out what this grease ball can do. Thanks for the drink, Fancy. I'll make sure to bring something interesting back tomorrow. Can you give me money for giving you a drink? Or, do we even pay rent? And who do we pay it to? God? Like, what owns this apartment? I'll be back tomorrow by dusk. Finally. You know, you can speak your mind loudly, right? There's no need to stay so stuck up all the time. You can always speak your mind. I believe that wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe I will use a bit. I mean, I think I'm among friends, right? Like, I don't think anybody wants to hurt me here. They seem like an interesting group because we got like our cool crackhead, Isla, which is just a, person that I would be afraid of walking by in public, and Dory. So they don't look that bad, though. At least up. All right. Just keep to your own pace. Change the way you can communicate will take time. Things were hard enough for me the first time I got here. But in the end, everything turned out just fine. That's because your soul broke and you just started taking what was happening. There's just one thing. Ask away. How come Isla is so semi-hostile towards everything? Well, I can't be too sure since she arrived here already like this about 5 years ago. If I could point a finger, it's either she was born this way or something made her this way. They say no one's born bad, so maybe something just made her like that. I wouldn't worry though. She seems like she's enjoying herself. And all this hunting is good for the city, and us anyway. How else will we pay for so many people? Are we paying for the building? Like that's how that works? We're paying to keep people living here? So like we're all landlords? Oh Jesus. Oi? Yeah, because in need of a helping hand. Oh, this is Isla. She said anyone's got some duct tape? Great. Just what I needed. Coming. She's probably in her room again. Oh, I'm actually going there. Here I go. Alright. My God. The atmosphere, I would say it reminds me of milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk, but it's so much more depressing. So I don't know. I really do love the art style though. Can't wait for this. Don't exit. What's here? Oh. Oh, I've made a grave mistake. Are you cool? Did you get lost, child? Oh, wait, that's me. Probably talking to the kid. Did not call me a child. As you wish. You definitely got the heights, though. Dang. Rude. Why don't you fix your tone, fancy arse? Excuse me? Step aside, please. I got places to be. Alright then. Good luck with whatever you may entertain yourself with. Thank you. Also, don't think of kids like that, Fancy. It'll scare them off. It was very distant, even annoying. They are human too, you know. Well, at least some of them. Well, that was weird. No clue she was. Time I get back to Yuki. Oh, wait, I have to go back to Eli or whatever. She was in her room. Hold on. So before, I wanted to look around, but, well, let me see. What's over here? Oh, wow, I can just really explore. Well, let's not go too far yet, because I don't think we're going to be able to do anything right now. So let's just go check with, Eli. Where was she? Oh, no, you. Alright, lovely crackhead. How are you? Hey, What now? Could you roll me a blunt? Sure, why not? I do everything in this building anyway. Yeah. Look, just put in a 50-50 ratio and we'll be fine. I refuse. Come on, don't leave me hanging. It's not like I asked you to cook me some smack on the spot. I don't even want to know what that means. I actually kind of do know what the term smack means. Well, will ya? Sure, I don't care what you put in your body. Oh my god, okay, so this is the drug making thing. Let me make you a blunt. I feel like this game, the YouTube algorithm is gonna hit this game hard from like the mention of so many drugs. Where's I guess just simple joint. Yeah, here. What do you need? 1 part evil wizard weed, 2 parts powdered hex, 1 part delta 4, 2 parts lavender weed, 4 parts non-essential oil. There you go. Thank you. Oh, fuck me. You did it. Thanks. This was rather morally questionable. I mean, I don't really mind. As long as you're not making me do drugs, you can destroy your body however you want. Again, nothing to be ashamed of. A friend in need is a friend in weed. Would you like a toke? I'm okay. I'd rather not, thank you. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask. What did Dore want? She asked me to brew some tea. Come on, I could do that too. I personally would rather not repeat the incidents of the past. I genuinely think that you are so high out of your mind all the time, take so many drugs, that you could get someone high from touching them with extended physical contact. I don't want you to have anything. I don't want you to touch anything in the kitchen. It was just a little shroom. Yeah, just a little shroom. Guess who had to clean off the vomit from the walls? What the heck was Ayla carrying? Some weird creature that's sentient, but still, she doesn't care. I presume a talking, levitating moss ball. Even after 2 months, there's always something new in this place. Huh. It's weird she brought that thing back. Usually she just smacks them with their baseball bat. But they bounce away. They can move. Last time I seen them, no. But they bounce like heck. Plus, you got to flatten them some way. The demand for Mars has become unusually high. And so did their prices. I'd like to ask, have you been here when the floods brought them in? Oh yeah, I think that was a few years ago. Or months? Well, oh crap, depends on something. I wish there was a button to click the stuff, because like holding space just fast forwards the text a little bit, and then pressing space like just skips the text. So I wish there was like a button, but that's fine. All that matters is that at first you could only see a few float here and there. Then that doubled, then tripled, and in the end, everything looked insanely green. The people started shoveling them to the beaches, right? Not quite. At first, they started cooking them. Well, we started cooking them. Don't get me wrong, they were surprisingly refreshing, especially with a bit of apple puree. Plus, we didn't have Isla to poach for us, so we latched onto the opportunity. Either that, or rats again. There are already a few dozen kids here anyway. Jesus. I'm just thankful they didn't try to eat each other again. Has there been a... Yes. Fuck. I forgot. A crapload of things daily. I forget a crapload of things daily. I would never forget the sight of one of them eating the other. Screams. Bursts of anger. Desperation. A huge smash. After that, munching and crunching. Right. Wow, we We live in a horrible world, don't we? And I'm just picturing the sound. Ah, forget it. The kid survived anyway. How was the kid survived getting eaten? And Christ, Shita was with us that night. Chitai. She regrew a few limbs here and there. Okay, apparently we have power like that. That's good to know. Makes me wonder where that kid is now. Probably deeply traumatized in therapy for the rest of his life. It's been a few years. I would assume working somewhere. Preferably somewhere far away from this crap hole. Sadly, I doubt it. Kid got some rat arms. Since we didn't have any volunteers. Rat arms? Like actual... How big are the rats here? Like, are we talking about he had like little stubby arms or like actual huge buff rat arms, like Splinter? Ain't no people here deal with magic. Outcasted from their home and outcast from society as a whole. This place can be quite the routine. Yeah, no matter how much you try to make it your home, it always bites back. I wonder when the next wave lowers us into desperation again on this godforsaken roller coaster. But hey, enjoy while you can, fancy pants. The real crap show will start 2 months from now. Or happens 2 months from now. Ayla mentioned something about that month. I still got no explanation as to what she might have meant by that. Well, you'll see. That is, if you can keep up the pace. But don't worry. We have been prepared for 4 years by now, in a row. Whatever it may be, I'm looking forward to a challenge. That's the spirit. Now, while you are in high spirits, I think you should take a break. Excuse me, but... Here, take this. I'm not taking your blunt. Stop it. Stop. Put it down. Gee, stop it. Don't worry. It's a normal cig. The heck it is. Oh, I don't smoke. Just take this and go. Why'd you just smoke a little bit? Fine. Saving imminent. Stay cool. I love you. I love you too. Now what? Should I smoke? Usually one takes about 5 minutes. Should I? I don't smoke, but I take the smoke. But I'm definitely not smoking anything from like a crackhead like that. I mean, she's awesome, but we'd best not. Wonder if I should give this back to her. Just keep it as a safekeep. I've kept gifts for years I never open. Or I could just give it to Doré. We'll see. It's beautiful, isn't it? Here, let's go. Oh, crap, it's dark. I guess everyone's asleep then. Oh, okay. I was just tapping. I did not expect anyone to actually be there. Okay. I apologize, Shitai. Okay, well, now it makes sense why she does magic. Oh, gay. She's throwing up every gang sign just possible known to man. No worries. You still have to get used to it. How are you doing, Fancy? Yakui sent me out on break. For that, I made tea for Doré and rum for Ayla. It came out nicely. As expected. After that, I went down to Yakui. Okay, so I'm guessing she's like the big boss landlord at this place. Still don't like her that much. I try to keep myself collected. That's good. Teamwork is the second best thing, just behind alchemy. I wrote her a joint. You? I wish I could laugh right now. Sadly, I have no vocal cords anymore. What do you speak? Are you speaking in the gang signs? Or are you just speaking very fast sign language? It was way out of the ordinary. It's great. At least you won't use heavier stuff. Want to go buy some cattail with me? Cattail. I'll show you what I use it for when we come back. Naturally. I'd assume she might require some help. We won't take a ride with Oz this time. That is perfectly fine by me. That cat always creeps the fuck out of me. That creeps me that for it. Yeah, I read that a little bit wrong, but yeah, same thing. Look out for Suzo, please. How does he, yeah, what does he look like? Ah, fuck, I forgot. Look, there's a... Don't worry. You'll get used to it. The smell of Delta Trimentium? He should be this way. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay, what am I looking at right now? Nighton? Shishe? Oh, that's a cute nickname, isn't it? Hello, Suta. Who's the brat with you? Another one of your social exiles? Excuse me, but Yeah, I fucking guessed already. You dressed up too well for an exile. And you absolutely don't have the look. What look? It's in the eyes, I tell ya. Some like swans on their last breath. Just ready to sing if you poke them a bit. Some have something much more sinister. Like a fire, ready to consume you and everything you know. And some are much more akin to I'd prefer it if you stopped trying to scare my colleague. Naturally, I'm just teasing the greenhorn. What does that even mean? So, what's it going to be tonight? Hopes and dreams. 4E? Sorry, I was reading the sign. Cocktail and henbane, please? Ointments again, eh? Or maybe excavating another section. That is not your concern, Suto. What you need to know is the price. Alright. As per our agreement, ingredients are free of charge. Did you get them for me, Fancy? My hands are not in their best shape. Are they ever? Naturally. Thank you. Before you can go, how's the Tiny doing? You already know I don't like her. Come on. You're smart enough to know not to leave an old man hanging. Fine. But I still don't approve of the brat's methods. You sound just like a grandma, you know? Last I heard about her, she went to the forest in the early night. Got some alchemist to take care of. I was just asking. She didn't even say dickhead or something, you know? Not really unusual from her, since she's the hard to get kind anyway, but somehow I felt wrong. I'll ask away when she arrives back. But we'll have to go now, else my hands. Yeah, I got it. Keep yourself together. Oh, okay, that you're a corpse. That makes a lot more sense why you look like that. You too, Greenhorn. Too many answer the beckoning of the abyss already. I live there, bud. Not enough for me. I'll go back and prepare. You'll be able to find me in my room. Feel free to walk around. Haven't seen you explore too much. Well, alright. What's going on, old guy? You shadow creature, you. Yeah, your shop's kind of dingy, I ain't gonna lie. No power. Do I really want to go back? It felt nice to be outside for a bit. Then again, I need to go to Shatai's room. She wants something from me. Oh, she told me to explore. Well, let's read some more graffiti. I can't read any of this. Rat attack. Feel free to feel free. Take a step? Something. What's that? What's going on around here? Oh god, it's you. Holy sight. Don't tell me you're a priest. There's no way. Hey, Francesca. Isn't that a male name? You wouldn't be the oh, XO? Oh god, oh. Haven't you had enough? Hello, Marimo. We were just heading to the forest. Thought I would visit the big man before, though. I know you ain't fancying him. At least you aren't one of them heathens of the moon. Are there, like, religious fights now? That reminds me. About you, Marimo. What does the Moss even believe in? You seriously don't know? I'm just gonna give Mario, like, the most normal man voice. Because I feel like everyone else I'm giving such, like, weird voice specifically because everyone's just so weird looking. But Mario, he's, like, the most normal guy out of all this. I've been collecting your kind for a while. None were so talkative. Or got the chance to. Oh, come on. Mosses. Mosses, it's in the name. Moses? That is highly concerning. I think I'll keep my grasp on you. Well, we'll meet again, Frenchie. Hasta la vista. Frenchie. Oh, well. Aren't they just a lovely team? Church of the Holy Sites. Alright. What's here? Oh, God, okay. This is just jump scaring me. Some fresh air. The night sky is beautiful tonight, too. I apologize if I intruded on something. I really shouldn't. Are you okay? Or are you just... Okay, you're screaming or something. This is really awkward. I'll, get going. Thank you. Man. What's going on inside the church? Does everyone just look like shadow creatures if I don't know you? It's you again. Came to visit the temple before I go out again. To do what? Wait, are you outside without permission? You don't seem old enough. Oh, so do we just see kids like this then? Because we don't see them as people, so we just see them as like these shadow things, unless this is just how they look. An exile. Beat that into your head. I take care of the kids, though. I take care of the kids tough, just in my own way. Which is... Well, if I'm capable of coming back and did everything right, you'll hear about me anyway. Jatai said it was the last time. Tough. Too many attacks happened this week already. Why are kids getting attacked? I want to know about this lore. I deeply do. I really cannot let these acts go unanswered. I think I'll just go. Hopefully, I did not disturb you with my small monologue. We'll meet again, Fancy. Shatai, you corpse, you. I'm sorry about Suto. He can be quite a dick. His behavior is acceptable. But I'm more concerned about you. Yes, my hands. Show me some basic alchemy like I teach. Oh my god, I'm versed in everything: bartending, alchemy, drugs. I'm the best. Formulin. Remember what it is? Yes, I do. Good. If not, check the recipe book. Alright, what can I make? Formulin, sporite, divinity eggs, all types of things. It makes 7 seal. What even is that? That's so cool. Anyway. Yeah, that makes formulin. 2 parts of black eyes, 2 parts cattail, 2 parts dog eyes, 2 parts wizard rose. Thank you. Much better. I'm glad I made it the right way. Don't worry. I still have enough strength in my hands to make something proper. I'd be much more scared about the side effects. What side effects? You don't have to stress yourself over that. You did everything right. Good job. If I may ask, what are alchemists? And that takes me back. When the forests were much larger than what they are today, these spirits roamed freely. Then naturally, as settlers came, just like in every part of the world, they began to tear down the forest to make new homes. Except back then, their goal was to coexist. They feared and respected them at the same time. Now, what would you do if, for example, my hands were a threat to you? I don't think I'd hurt you. Heal? You are one of the few who think like that. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. It's just rare in today's world. What's wrong with today's world? It's almost like the moon is constantly smiling at us. Of course, most people say things like that. Are usually the biggest hypocrites. So you think I'm a hypocrite? No, absolutely not. Such a thing is not up for me to decide. Cast away the hand that had sinned. What's that from? A really old saying. Too bad none remember it. Just the Bible. Anyway, I think you should head back to your room. You helped out a lot today, too. Thank you, Fancy. My pleasure. What a night. Have I done everything I need to do? If so, I think I should head back to my room. Yeah, I've talked to everybody, right? Do a quick check around, checking Yuki. She's out there doing crack. Dore, I don't think she's in the kitchen. Yeah, so, last thing I want to check. This game is so awesome. I know it's a lot to digest, but my god, I mean, I just feel like the dialogue is so beautifully weird. And the entire scenario is like such a world of just like heavy suffering that just, I like it a lot. It's quite interesting. I'm actually like interested to constantly know more about it. Would you like to simulate death? So they call sleep. No, it is weird because you said like, you know, cast hand that sins. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a quote from the Bible if I remember correctly. This is like a very old thing that nobody remembers anymore. So I'm assuming that like this is like so far like Christianity isn't much of a thing anymore. But there's still other religions to say. But I guess it's just other stuff. You like simulate death? Why not? Day 2. Another long night. You oh so tired, bitter soul. Fret not. Something is yet to come. Deep in this basement, there is a monster dwelling. It hides itself among the bricks. Remember this well, your actions have consequences. I have warned you. 94, January 13, Chapter 2, Basement. Okay, again, I don't know how many days this game is. We're obviously completed all in this one video because it's just a demo, but I have no idea how much this is. So we're going to be doing this together. And also save because I'm pretty sure now my choices might have much more weight upon them. Let's make the world a better place. I doubt we're going to do that. Let's go to the kitchen. Yeah, Dore's here. Again, most normal looking human so far. Well, who said the other guys were even human, for being honest? Dore? Hey, Fancy. Did you sleep well? Adequately. I have some very unorthodox dreams. So do I. Oh my, tell me about them. Well, there's this girl with red eyes. She has hair dark as the night. Mm-hmm. She has eyes blinking in her hair. You haven't met her before, did you? Met who? You'll see when the time is right. As scary as she may be, she wouldn't hurt a fly. The poor thing. She's so nice to Yakui, too. To Yakue, yeah. Yakue? Well, that's something I can ask her about. Something that finally interests me. I would really appreciate if she would get out of my dreams. Oh, come on. You don't dream of roses. You don't dream of roses only either. She might as well be protecting you from a nightmare. Highly doubt it. Then again, last time I dreamt of home, Frothic really wants a crabs to plague. Maybe I should go back someday. Thinking about home again, eh? How do you even have such a strong intuition? Let's just say it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. Sometimes you know too much. It can really hurt you. I feel like you are constantly wiretapping someone. I can imagine that's quite annoying. Absolutely. But let's not talk about that. I heard Atai is coming back. I'll assume you haven't met her before. She's around the same height as Yakui. Gray hair, and she has 2 different eye colors. Oh, she sounds cool. Maybe. Does she wear black coats when she goes out? With a strict attitude? Yep, that's most definitely her. She's one of our exorcists. I don't even know how to feel about her. How come? Well, first off, there's no other way to put it than creepy and cold at the same time. Is she really more creepy than other people in this building? I highly doubt she's more creepy than other people in this building. There's no way. Then again, it comes from her trade. But why creepy? I mean, you didn't even call her creepy. Yeah, I might be a bit biased about her case. We don't really have history. But I feel like there are more than one person, well, more than one people inside of her. That's creepy. It really does not add up. And she's not like Shatai. She doesn't help out souls. She hunts and erases them. Why is that a problem? It's inhumane. I gotta say. And they did say my choices would matter now. And I doubt they'll matter too much, because again, this is only the demo, so I doubt we're gonna have like multiple endings. But I mean, how else do you get rid of the bad ones? Why is that a problem? It seems inhumane, if it can even be described as such. It does seem rather inhumane, because I see that, like, the world seems very biased on what you are. If you're a kid, you're screwed. If you're a bad soul, you're screwed. There's so many ways that this world seems to perfectly put you in a way of what is socially acceptable. So it just seems like inhumane. Yeah, it is. At least to me. If you're exiled or done with magic, you're screwed. There's so many ways that when you think in this world, you are just gonna be screwed if you are a certain way because something happened or just because of life itself. So, you know, it does seem cruel. There really are no other ways to go about it. Sadly, I do not know enough about the arts to talk about that. I got all the strength someone would need, and then some, but Shatai didn't even try to teach you something? I know how to weld together 2 broken things. Comes in handy whenever an exile breaks a bed, or something small and simple. They probably work on bones too, though I'd rather not try. Ouch. But anyway, we shouldn't discuss the past. Let's think about the future. Yeah, it's just as dark. Could you make me something? Something dreamy, with lots of coffee, and it should be sweet too. Maybe make it double. Is a pretty unusual request from you. Does Atai's arrival worry you that much? Just a bit, but not her specifically. I'll tell ya, just make me something, please. Something dreamy with lots of sugar and make it sweet and double? 2 parts hex alcohol, 3 parts black tea, 5 parts goat tea, 5 parts sugar, 3 parts coffee bean. Tell me if you like this. lovely green tea. I mean, that's not green tea, but it's tea. I think I said it before, but it reminds me of home. Why is that so? Back in Bakivan, where I came from, we didn't have all that much. We had a roof over our heads, a kitchen, and a small garden. I remember I had to plant the seeds with the extra sulfuric fertilizers. Why is fertilizers crossed out? When I couldn't afford that with my job at the coal mines, I used pine needles I picked from the local park. How does that even work? Well, the soil needs to have a specific quality for tea. That's acidity levels. Used to harvest them the same way. Kind of. We don't usually have sunlight here, so I have to use a ton of electricity. And I don't use sulfuric fertilizers anymore. I cannot remember too much as I was a child when we moved to Frothic. But I distinctively remember the fragrance of pines. It always surrounded us. The cold stones of the castle. Things were nice for a while, and the good times went by just as quick as they came. And honestly, I'm pretty thankful for it. Oh, so somehow in a bittersweet way calming, right? Yes, even with the exiles. Yeah, all 297 of them are nice. We host a lot of people in this building that are just like exiled from the world then. Wait, 297? If I remember correctly. Oh, okay, that, again, this game, I guess, it wasn't originally in English, so that's why. I was sometimes reading this, and it's a tough. But this is supposed to be, this is supposed to say though. That makes so much more sense. Sometimes I'm like, why are they saying tough here? Yeah, though you could ask Hike. That makes so much more sense. Now that I think about it, that may not be a good idea. Do you even know her? No. I do not. Why? Also, again, why wouldn't that be a good idea? She's a bit peculiar. Extremely fond of computers. And so am I. We'll get along. And also extremely antisocial. So am I. We'll get along. To the point only Yak can give her food, which she ate from beforehand. So it's definitely not poison. Okay, yeah, no, she's a bit crazy. Wow, that is hard to work with, I would assume. Honestly, it was a pain in the arse for a while. But as with everyone, after a while, I made terms with it. Plus, she's pretty sweet when she's, well, not all over the place and sweating like crazy. I wonder if it would calm her down if I had introduced myself personally. I wouldn't expect a warm welcome from her, but you might just be able to take a peek through the hole in the Yakui's room. I just figured I'd tell you this firsthand, but there's nothing that you can get from this. I don't know if there's something like in the full game, which is most likely what it is, but I went through the entire game 4 different times, see if I could find like a peek in Yakui's room, choosing all different choices and see if anything led to that. Absolutely nothing led to me being able to click through like a hole in her room, and I clicked every single thing in that room. Sorry, just want to let you know from the future. No, I do not know why she cannot just open the door like a normal human being. But it's fine. At least she can eat. Oh yeah, food. Oh, crap. I forgot myself. Oh, was this in my pocket? If I remember correctly, you smoke, right? Yeah, but I ran out. Should ask Yakui for more. Here, I got one, but my conscience of personal health got in my way. Thankfully. Huh. Last person to expect a cigarette from. Yakui? Yes. Do you mind? Absolutely not. Go ahead. I'm sorry, it just reminds me of the meme anytime someone's smoking. Much better, thank you. Have you seen Isla this dusk? And the supply of meat should arrive soon. Or there will be many hungry mouths with nothing to feed. Yakui told me about an occurrence a while back. What rumor? When kids go hungry, they prey upon each other. I don't trust her. Don't believe everything she says. You're too gullible. So, Nothing like that happened? There's no chance of it. He has successfully prepared for 4 years by now. And if something were to go wrong, I'm pretty sure we would find enough rats to cover the food shortage. Dang. That was quite depressing. Hey, Marimo. Hello. Well, the situation is nothing to be... Also, why do you have like a shadow behind you? Oh, I'm guessing that's showing you're carrying something. Well, the situation is nothing to be happy about. Yeah, just still keep up the appearances. But I brought you some meat. It's fresh from the woods. Got the bounty money too. Fun night this was. Great, I'll get right to it. What about the money? Keep it. You managed to deliver once again. Wait a bit. Wouldn't that be a bit too heavy? Never mind. You know, she might look all cutesy and gentle, but I've seen her chop boars in half with her cleaver. That's not possible, but it might be for this woman. I don't know. I don't trust any of you. What? Come on, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Forget it. Don't believe nonsense like this, Fancy. It's true, though. I heard she joined an illegal fighting ring when she really needed money. There's just no chance of that. Ask Suto, then. I'm sure the old geezer would tell you all about it. He was apparently pretty wild as a teen. In what way? Well, for starters, he needs to give me a proper drink to make me talk. After that, feel free to ask away. A proper drink coming right up. Sure, something proper, I got you. You're an alcoholic. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems last time, hey, is that some alcohol in it? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me test something real quick. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. I was just curious, did it actually like matter? Well, it might matter. Because I just gave her tea and rum like I gave her last time, and nothing changed. There's some alcohol in it. So, what about that fighting ring? Oh yeah, that one. Rumors were that she was some kind of queen of underground fighting. Heard that myself from another poacher. That guy was pretty scary. He wanted to buy me. Well, you are made of something pretty valuable. And slowly but surely, you are getting fatter. And maybe stroganoff sausage is all I need to feed you. Can I get a sip? Pff, sure. You know, it's not easy being a moss. How come? You get all kind of weird people in the underwater world. Many of them try to scam you or blackmail you with mossless pictures you send to your wife. Mossless pictures. And when you try to take a calming stroll on the beach, some green-haired that kidnaps you. Some green-haired thoughts. Oh, I was like saying some green-haired that kidnaps you. I don't think that's a proper sentence. Some green-haired thought kidnaps you. A hard life as a moss, eh? Never heard of it before. Just wait till you see my taxes. Those fuckers can suck on my moss balls. Pay your taxes. You're getting a bit too much into moss politics? Moss politics? I agree. No more sips for you, buddy. You know, it only took them 1 day, but they're surprisingly getting along so much better now. Like they're like a family already. It's adorable. So in the end, you really don't know too much about us, huh? I am not someone who listens to rumors. The right thing is to hear a person's story from themselves. Even if they lie, objective truth is all that matters. It is what shapes a person. Getting philosophical, eh? Miss me with that. My only rule is kill or be killed. Make what you will of that. You always make me wonder, what is your story? Story? Got no real story. I mean, what was your childhood like? I was born a nomad girl in Mari. Really? Busted my arse to poach enough for a bus ticket to here. You wanted to get here? It's like trying to get to Night City in Cyberpunk, which people do that too, so that wouldn't be actually wrong. Yet somehow, things stuck that way ever since. Thought about getting back? Nah, the place is a crap ton better than back with the tribe. Yet at the same time, it also kills me somehow. Which is why I became one of the designated poachers. That's in my previous experiences. Some days I do long for someplace else. Someplace warmer, eh? Maybe. Haven't thought about it that much. Maybe I will just go back to Frothic someday. Maybe I'll stay here. Well, you better make up your mind. The season is slowly starting. Don't you dare leave us in that crap. They do not plan to. For a while, anyway. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here. Found this in, the forest. What are you giving me? Oh. Thank you? Good job on that drink a while back. Why is there moss on this? I'm back. What did I miss? Fancy will frack off from L22 in 3 minutes and 33 seconds. What? Eh? Also, this greaseball thought he was Mospit reincarnated. Mosspot. Started rumbling about his moss wife and his moss balls. Somehow I am not surprised at that. I have achieved inner peace with myself. Oh yeah, this little hippie achieved Mossvana right on the spot. Well, they are pretty strong leaves. So what's this about you leaving? I was just talking about going to another country. She doesn't know, does she? You got no clue. What? What am I missing? Never mind that. Go ahead and take a break instead. What's next is gonna be a crap show. I can feel it in my bones. To all three of them. Chitai will tear Ita a new one. What a fucking mouthful that is. I'll tell you later. Just go for now. No one tells me, what am I even looking at right here? What are they even talking about? Oh well. Some things are better left alone for the time being. You're just gonna look at me. You're just gonna straight up look at me as I'm just chilling on my break. Well, alright then. I will leave you be as long as you leave me be. Oh, hey. Let's break up this dumb argument. Agreed, but, you know, I know that cross around your neck tells 1,000 tales. I traded mine for chains, which I believe we have a lot in common. Let's go. We don't have much time. Why would you even say it? What does that even mean? Why? Okay, you know what? Okay, what even are you? You're surprisingly clean, which is like strange to me because most everyone has like a bunch of scars on their neck, face, or something like that, but you have like no scars. You're a very clean person. Your name's Yabai. She helps me get food. What? What? You thought I was doing this just to kill Quartz? You were always vengeful. Don't tell me. Oh God, no. They're already dead. Excuse me, but... Oh God. Why do you all look so weird? I'm getting more used to it. They're starting to just look normal. Trust me, it's better if you do not know. Both of you are acting like children. Murder is a children's topic. When I was a child, maybe, but not anymore, no. Too much suffering outside of this place. Really? There's outside? I thought it was all in here. I feel like a bird in a cage. That's... Whenever I go outside and come back, I get walled up more and more each time. I just wanted you to live a good life. Never mind that. I just wanted you to live. But not like this. No. I apologize. I'd rather go. I'd be alone for a bit. That's you. Oh, not really one for drama, but a pain in the arse. Let's go, Marimo. We gotta catch some moss. Yay! You little cannibal, you. I don't even... Why? Wait. No. I can't understand the why. But it's... When I first started alchemy, my parents made me promise a really old oath. I swear by the healer and all the gods and make them my witness. No? What does that even mean? First, do no harm. Yet you still did. I did not ask for my eye to be removed. I know. Yes, you were in need of it too. What? Are you trying to justify your actions? Smooth talking won't work on me. Do you remember how I said you had a high fever? Yeah, what about it? You ate from the quartz too. That's the reason your eyes are red. Think that would be possible. Then why didn't I just give my own pair? You took mine, then you got guilty about it. So you decided to transform the other one of yours into me. That's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? I agree. Calm down a bit. How she took what isn't hers? Tell me, do you remember anything weird happening to you as a child? Here you go again, trying to refute the truth. But to answer you, no, I do not. Nothing out of the ordinary, outside of what you already know. Yes, your parents. But it's not because of quartz you can see ghosts. It's because of my eyes. Same reason you can do alchemy. I never... Yes, you never told anyone, and neither did I. Since we are ripping up old wounds, an eye for an eye, I guess. But dang, I apologize. No, there's no need. Not for this. You should repent for the quartz you killed. No, you may have been right on one thing, but not that. Honestly, no prium non nocere. And I definitely did wrong. You couldn't consent while being sick and bedridden. Since both of you feel so strongly about this, I think Fancy should decide on the matter. I'm sorry, what? What? Why me? You were pretty passive during the whole thing. Yeah, might as well let the newbie decide. Everyone seems to have an opinion on it, except her. Should I? Very well. Well, I think that... I don't know. I don't even know what a quartz is. I don't know what she's repenting for. Like, what is she... Does someone explain what a quartz is and I just forgot? Do you, my audience, my fellow fellows, do you know what a quartz is? 'Cause I have no idea what that is. It just says she killed him and she should repent. But, I mean, I don't know. It's best to talk about problems, but it's also not best to talk about problems if you're just arguing. Also, Atai's face is freaking huge. I mean, like, do you see this? Because Shatai is the one that, like, she's in the right in the argument because she just said, like, how she gave her own eyes and helped her without her realizing it. But I want to say Atai is right because I think you should just, like, it's gonna constantly be brought up if you don't talk about it now. But I also don't know if you guys are just in the right mindset to talk about it right now and you just keep on going into an argument. So maybe just back off. I don't really understand the situation. At least I don't believe so. But if what Shatai said is true, I think you should stop. 6 people is already enough for a reason. Just so you know, they take 2 a week normally anyway. I don't want to see more children becoming exiles because of the death of their parents. But so be it. Oh God, you guys, and I don't want to hear more about this. You know this won't solve anything. Courts won't slow down. But fine, I'll be here, as always, when people need me. Ugh. Glad we can get this over with. I really thought Fancy would give Isla a shovel. Stop it. Sorry, but you thought about it. As for you, hope you can respect Fancy's decision. I acknowledged it, but I'll tell you now. More people are going to die either way. At least you could say you have tried. Even if the world goes to crap, you always have yourself. I'm glad we can come to an agreement. I know you are not satisfied with it. No, it's just that I am afraid of what courts would do. I'll do my best to keep them as peaceful as possible. But even with everything, just like Yabai, they have to eat. You know that already. And here I thought you had a bit more sense. She's not one for drastic measures. It's a good thing. I have no idea if we made the right choice there. Is killing justified if they kill? I guess. Well, that was quite a lot to take in. I'm going to take a break. Please don't tell me this cat's out here again. Thank God. I have robberies, demons, ghosts. God. Why the fuck can't this place be normal? Then again, I shouldn't be the one to say such things. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Soy? What? Where are... Oh God, it's you. I'm on the edge once again. Though you aren't creepy, you seem to be the least harmful. Oof. Alright, that was enough. So I'm head back to the loony bin. Oh, thank you, cat, who also gives me deep life advice. Oh, okay. Hey, you're the thing I saw at the beginning of the game. Come? Sure. Now what? Oh, okay, huh. You are with me again once again, child. I have warned you about the monster, have I not? Yes. Well, some things are best not left in the dark. Why do you think the monster was chained between the walls? Tell me truthfully. Can't breathe in and out after I look. What's this option? Well, I think that... Wrong. I didn't even know what that option was. Never tried looking into yourself. Oh, you look weird. Hey, what's going on? Stay calm. Breathe in, breathe out. Are you alright now? No, nothing's alright. Considering you still have your limbs and still breathing, you are in tip-top shape. What? Your lungs aren't ruptured. You got 10 fingers and your heart is... Well, it's a bit faster than I expected, but there's no chance of cardiac arrest. I just got kidnapped by a freaking cat. Do I look feline to you? But you aren't that wrong. I think it's the first time you've seen me in this form. You are not yourself. What? What do you mean by that? You are a parasite, or a proxy, if you will. I don't understand. You don't have to. Did you manage to collect the letters? I got one. Letters. A dream. Who gave me these papers. Wonderful. Seems you have made some friends. And some pre-planned motions. Undefined. 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 What the frick just happened? I don't know if that's the end of the demo, or am I supposed to find more letters? Fellas, I'm going to be so real with you. There are 5 endings in this game. There are 5 endings. That was only one I got. I did not expect there to be 5 endings to this. But for your viewing pleasure, I'm going to scroll through the game, see if I can find all of them. I'm assuming this might be just an ending choice right here, so we're just back here. I'm going to try to find all the, I guess the other 4 now. So yeah, let's get into it. Why not? This game is very interesting to me, so let's find them. I'm actually really dumb because I can turn off that speech thing. I'm saying like this. I don't dislike the speech thing because it really does bring in the atmosphere. And I looked at I was scrolling through the itch.io comments and the creator said like it was from mumbling into like a mic and getting specific letters. But yeah, I don't dislike it at all. It's just for voice acting, not voice acting. Trust me, I'm doing awful voices. There's so many different females and it's so hard to like choose on what's the best voice for them. But it's very how to say, difficult to talk over it because it's quite just a loud sound. It sets the atmosphere perfectly if you're just playing this visual novel though. Like I fully agree that it sets the atmosphere amazingly if you're just playing the visual novel. But when you're trying to talk over them, it's like you guys are talking at the same time and it just makes it harder on people's ears. So I'll probably just leave it off. But yeah, this is if we just agree with her now. I do not think it's realistic. Told you, it's not the most virtuous path, but it's the most effective. So be it. Think about how you handle people. I'll apologize later, even though she wanted this. Are you sure she wanted it this way? Glad we can get this over with. I really thought Fancy would give Isla a shovel. Same thing. As for you, though I may not agree at all, please do be careful. I do think I prefer my first choice, but let's read all the endings. I will make sure this doesn't get out of hand. Thank you. I'm glad we can come to an agreement. Not easy. You are not going to oppose it some way. Vox populi, vox dei. Cannot and will not do anything about it. But remember that your actions have consequences. Finally, someone with a bit of sense. I'll get things ready for tomorrow. I'm finally able to go all out on it. Just be careful with it. And heed my warnings. Well, that was quite a lot to take in. I'm gonna take a break. Oh my god, that's so interesting. It gives you a hint that she wants this. If you remember, she said that we're gonna leave in 3 minutes and 33 seconds from L22 or something. That was her exact words. It's just this drink. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And coffee bean. So yeah, that's what you want. There we go. Wait, never mind. Maybe not. Fuck, what does a maid need to do to get a proper drink here, eh? It's a proper drink. Where's the booze? You said a proper drink, not alcoholic. It's like coffee for fuck's sake, but hipster. Drink it, Mary Mo. Well, was it any good? Yes, I believe I am at peace with myself. It feels like the world has stopped for a moment. The trees, everything feels so alive. I'll be back, Isla. I have found my purpose. Do not call me Isla. Now that I think about it, how come? Nah, no frickin' way. It's not something you can ask about me. Alright. So in the end, you really don't know too much about us, huh? I'm not someone who listens to rumors. Oh yes, that just skips the rumor talk. The right thing is to hear a person's stories from themselves. Even if they lie, object, troops, all that matters. It's what shapes a person. Miss me with that, kill or be killed. That's cool. I didn't realize that that's cool. I am so sorry for figuring out like the best stuff about this game way too late, but you can get rid of the text bar. That's kind of nice. That way you can just have the words. I just realized that this dialogue is literally what she says to you when she pops up. Every time looking at yourself, hey, and you say, what is going on? She says, stay calm, breathe in, breathe out. It's literally just the dialogue that happens. This is interesting. If you don't go to Yak immediately to go help her, you can meet her. Did you get lost, child? Oh. Wait, so that's how that was? Interesting. So we did have this dialogue before. But it was just, we didn't see her face before. Do not call me a child. As you wish. We have to hide for it though. So same thing, but we just see her face. So yeah, so let's take a toke. Oh my god, my game. It can't handle this. Okay, there we go. My computer. Yeah, which is weird because this game's not like running the computer hot. It's actually quite normal. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. Hypocrite, she wouldn't be shown here. Is that Yakui? Well, let's see if that changes anything. I did not realize this, but if you go here, Yeah, bar outside. That's such a hidden option. It's hard to get. Hello, aren't you? Yeah, from the basement, Timmy. It's kind of fun to say that. Yes, well, I did not choose that. I don't know who is talking though, like, because there's no name here, so I have no idea which one of the characters saying what. Yes, well, I did not choose that name. Probably older kids did. Oh well, I'm celebrating my new workplace. I think Isla and Dari mentioned. The docks, right? Right. Oh no, it does say it. Look, hold on. There you go. You gotta turn that up. Aren't you a bit too young for that? Thankfully, no one gives a crap. I mean, I shouldn't be getting a job at 16, you know? I had a job at that age. I guess. Oh well, enjoy your night. Thank you, miss. See you later. Before I forget, a letter came for you. A letter? Yeah, it's kind of weird, though. I don't question your love life. And that's how we get a third letter in this super hidden area. Such an odd face that one had. Gee, thanks to me. See ya. Take drugs, go home with us. I'd rather not. Oh. Hey. Hello? Do we know each other? No, but we will. Okay. You seem out of place. You seem out of place for me. Fancy blouse, long blonde hair, blue eyes, and that weird, almost neutral look on your face. That is actually the first time we get to hear how our main character looks, like ever. Frothic, right? Why do you have two masks? One looking like your face. We all have at least two masks. Some have many though. They all show it to different circles. I just like being honest. Are you some kind of an intellectual? No, I was just simply being ironic. But in a modern sense, maybe in a postmodern sense. Right, I'll leave you be. No, wait, a message. Had strange dreams, my other half. Made me scribble down this thing. Here, take it. Since we meet again, the three of us. And that's another letter you can get. Thank you. Weirdo. I thought it was like weird, but it's just some funny bug that if you walk into a room with a character and you walk out immediately without saying something to them, then the character, their PNG will follow you around. It's just, I mean, this game's only an alpha, so it makes sense. But I think if you go back in the room, exit again, they don't follow you anymore. Oh no, she's just gonna be with us for a bit. So we can now say something like sever the hand. Exactly, just what the settlers did. You might be a lot more logical than I thought. I'll take that as a compliment. As you should. Anyway, in the end, just like with many creatures, the city put a bounty on them. I always had mixed feelings about this kind of behavior. Cast away the hand that had sinned. Same thing. This lady's in the bar again. Welcome back. I told you we'll meet again. To my surprise, indeed. What else did you say? What else did you sense? That you'll join me for another piece. A piece of what? A peace of mind, rather. Something you may only comprehend in the future. But here's to your future. And another letter. Thank you. Again. It might not seem like much for now, but the truth isn't there. Don't know if I asked you, but what is their name? Mine is V. But I think I mentioned that three of us would meet. Three of us? It's just you, your mask, and me? Who's the other one? I'm Y. Don't worry about it too much, though. One and the same, yet different. A kind of organic oxymoron, if you will. But I agree to disagree. As in, we, technically. But again, never mind that. We'll meet again soon anyway. Whatever that means, but yeah, can I get that drink right there? It looks like it'll wake me from this nightmare. I really like this, I'm not gonna lie. I freaking love this. This might be different because this is I don't think we ever met them out here a second time. Fancy meeting you here again. Hello. You seem to be going to church quite a lot for a non-believer. I'm a bit melancholic for this place. Surprising. Thought you hated your ex-country. What gave you that idea? Just a hunch. I love my country. Oh, how come? What is it called? Mossinia. It's a beautiful place, full of mosses. I was a royalty there. You don't say. My great moss father was king for a while. I'll leave you two be. Please do not turn this into a hostage trade. No promises. Hey, are you lost? What the frick are you? Are you a lizard person? Yeah, kind of. My name is Marie, and I am looking for enchantments. That's your fancy way of saying drugs? Try Yaku if you want to get high. Yeah, not that kind of enchantment. The robotic kind, more like. The robotic kind? I don't think I know anyone that... I'm looking for Dr... Maybe try asking Suto. He's out there in the market. You can't miss him. Lots of lanterns. Tough, though none for sale, funnily enough. He's the local strange smuggler here. I'll try, thank you. Also, you smell like Frothric. Try to mask it. Another country away from this one. It's how they don't like people from there. Thank you. Strange, but they seem nice enough. Another person met in church. Wait, this actually might be different. I called it liquid gold. Has a bit of everything in it. I thought things would cancel each other out, but surprisingly not. And acts a lot quicker if you don't snort it, but smoke it. I'd even come up with this stuff. Oh man, that is a long arse story. Started when I was maybe 13. My mother had this chemistry book. There were two things interesting in there: explosive and toxic gas. Okay. But how did you manage to end up at illicit substances? Shh, that's the best part. Wait a bit. By the time I was 15, I was through the basic stuff. You know, weed, nicotine, alcohol, and some balloons on the side. One time I was way too high on a mix of MDA and weed and realized that all the things are made out of simple materials. The most basic you go, the more you can mix it, change it, twist it, maybe even bop it. And that's how this journey started. Make 6 Neo, 3 tobacco, smoke a bit of weed to it, and you'll see angels in a heartbeat. Okay, let me just write this down, because I'm sure this is very important. Never really touched drugs. You sure? What about that cig I gave you? I knew it. Don't worry, it was just some tobacco. Fine, you got me there. Wasn't anything special. Oh, really? Well, I'm 100% sure it felt good to get that so-called stick out of your arse, fancy pants. Everyone needs to relax a bit. Don't go so hard on yourself because of it. But you shouldn't go overboard with it, like a special someone. True. So, did you make me something? What is stopping you from doing this yourself? Come on, don't be like that. You know that food tastes better when someone else prepares it? How does food even compare when... You know what I meant. Fine. What would you make me prepare this time? Well, it's pretty early. Plus I had some gold. It's up to you. Surprise me. Just make it big. Alright. So I thought we were gonna have to load back and give them the other thing, but why not give them the thing they just told us to make them? You want angel's dust? Oil. Well, let's see. Goes surprisingly well with gold. I feel so free. One gives me a kind of mental clear. The other one gives me a body high. Did you figure this out, or just pure luck? You said that if you mix the other stuff, 6 essential oils, 3 weed, or 3 tobacco and some weed, that it makes you feel like you're seeing angels. So I just thought angel does. Maybe that, I don't know if that was the right choice, but if I'm being honest, most of the time I do not know what does what. I just follow what you wrote. That's kind of dangerous, you know. I assumed. I believe this is kind of immoral. What is? Using these substances. Oh, come on. You need to lighten up sometimes. You know there has been some tests done on rats. Ew. They gave them 2 different water sources, food, and a place to live. One of the tanks was filled with netropiates? Yeah, netropiates. The rats overdosed and died off quickly. No surprise there. Yeah, none so far, but a few years later they redone the experiments again. Scientists created a so-called rat's heaven. Gave them toys, premium food, female rats, etc., etc. And surprisingly, most of them didn't touch the drugged up water. What you are saying is that once you'll get into a proper environment, you will not touch substances again? Sure. Though that's a lot of words for saying we should get some male rats. Oh well. Thanks for this anyway. Got a request to make to Itai in a few. Itai? Yeah, I need some fangs from her. There's a weird new recipe going around the net. Yaga fangs with some bacco. Should feel like a candy flip. Okay, I'm taking another picture of this. I doubt it's useful, but hey, I'm trying to get endings. This is rough. I noticed that. Shatai seems to be reluctant towards her. Oh yeah, something about difference in religion and ways to deal with demons. Difference in ways? Yeah, Shatai is much closer to the original ways of exercising, whatever that means. And Itai, she likes to finish things off quickly. Have you seen her dagger? There's some weird inscription on it. I was picking some shrooms when a loud screech echoed through the forest. Gotta be honest, I was scared crapless. But then I saw Itai standing over some blue flames. It was really calming. At the same time, some kind of guilt washed over me. Don't know what, don't know why, but I felt pity for the fire. It was a weird feeling. Experienced anything like that? Not that I remember, no. Actually, there was time I got scared of lights. Back in Frothic, we constantly had power outages. Many of those times we'd be dumbfounded by the sudden, almost complete darkness. Oddly endearing. But I didn't want to focus on this scared, crapless part. Much more on the Itai part. She's harmless, though she has some kind of personal vendetta against demons. Any ideas? Honestly, got none. What she said to me is that she just has reasons. No clue if it's religious or personal or something else. Now that I think about it, don't know that much about her. Her father was a coal miner before uranium was discovered in L22. Kind of weird how long ago that was. I mean, coal mining. Yeah, it was a weirdly fast period. Mass migrations, power outages, the breakaway of the churches. And there I was, somehow getting myself... Oh, I had to make sure I was still recording. Somehow getting myself in the middle of all the riots. Just trying to live day by day. Wasn't that the golden age of this city? Really depends on who you ask. Shatai says that was before the coal and the uranium. And all the industrialism. I say we are in the prime years of this place. I can buy food sometimes, and the forest is near for some lovely mushrooms. Itai keeps rambling about how the truly good times will come in the future. Past, present, future all collide in this big mess. Too much stuff is relative. Perception is one heck of a drug. Now that you mention. Fine, what would you like? You already done it once. I know you have it in you. Come on, be bad, just a little. For me. Alright, enough of your pleading. Let's see what I can do. Okay. I'll try making you something else. I don't know, what would you want? Pretty lucky guess. Surprise me this time. Make something that'll set me straight. Some wizard weed would be nice. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so I actually did really well by figuring that out before. God dang hippie. Oh. I don't know if I did that right. I made her chalky? I guess it's a hippie drug. Ah, fuck. Again. Yeah. You got something? Jesus, what happened? Slipped. Take this. It won't do crap except making you look pretentious. Here, sniff this instead. You were in luck. Had a single dose of pear eggs on me. Just my frickin' luck. At least the pain is gone. Oh yeah, I haven't introduced her to you before, right? We haven't met yet. This is our charming basement's porcelain doll. Yoa. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. I think she demonstrated why I called her porcelain doll. Some nights, I really feel like a black cat is constantly following me around. But tell me if you do spot that cat, as I haven't seen Oz. not understand why you even like that cat. What? You never kept an animal around before? Now that I think about it, no. Can't seem to remember. I had a rabbit for a while. She'd nibble at my hair pretty often. See? Maybe you should keep an animal fancy. One night she missed my hair and went for my neck, sadly. Vicious blood rabbit. Oh, come on. Don't knock it till you try it. I really do miss her, actually. She is the reason I wanted to talk to you, Ty. You want your cat tracked down by her? You seriously never even talked with a Ty? Oh, she doesn't exactly seem approachable. You just never really tried it. She really is not that bad at all, even with her shady appearance. You really need to try more instead of just judging or saying that they cannot do something. It just feels wrong. Especially in a Ty's case, because she's... No, she'll tell herself. If you ask her about it, I'm not one for rumors. That's actually really kind of you. But then there is something that's causing her to behave so cynically. Cynical. There's much more to her story, but you'll hear her soon enough. For now, I'd recommend you two take a break. I'm fine, thank you. Sure. I'll pick you up in a few. Just let me tend to your eye. That might have been the right choice. That might have not. What the fuck could your body eat? Other demons? No. Some things are better left alone for the time being. Isn't that... It's in your mouth. He mewed at me. Okay, another letter. How kind of you. Thank you. Somehow you don't creep me out. Not always, right? Yeah. That was an entire new section and scene. I don't know if we did that right with the Chalky. We met a new character from that, so it's possible we did it right. I have no clue, but I mean, we can always load back and try a bunch of other drugs. Oh. Your eye is glued back together. I feel sticky. You ready? I think I just saw your cat. I'm serious. She gave me this. But weirdly enough, when I called out to her, she hissed and ran off. She probably hasn't gotten used to you yet. But that's great. I could tell the Ty that she should be around. Come on. So this is just the exact... So you can just do this exact same thing, but you can just be... with Yakui, you can just start, like, instead of going to the kitchen and having the conversation with those two, you can just do it with Yakui. Yeah, so you... In this scene, you're just not behind her. You're just to the right. Oh, she's behind her. Yeah, okay, so it's the exact same thing, but just different people. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I got something new. After leaving the bar, after talking to the lady again, it's like... Just so you know, I've been doing this for hours. I've been doing this for literal hours, trying to find other 8 endings. I keep on just getting the same ending with undefined. And there's 5 other endings. So I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. But I went to the bar, talked to that weird lady a second time, V or Y or whatever her name is, and came back to the place, and instead of going up to Dore in the kitchen, because after I talked to the lady in the bar, I went back up to the kitchen, Dore wasn't there. So I went to Shitai's room and she was here. So I'm talking to her now, which we never seen. Oh, let's get him a moment because this is the first new thing in a minute. What a surprise. Usually you go up to Dore. Yes, I felt like starting the night with you though. Charming. Could you help me out a bit? I'm in need of some S-Nirate. Something with more wizard rose. You seem sick somehow. What's wrong? Do not mind that. Just give me one quick. As you wish. I'm just making sure. Let me actually read her dialogue then. I'll give her borates because that's something different when it says not exactly what she wanted. Hinbane always makes me woozy. Are you alright? Yes, this was not enough to knock me out. I really do hate the high I get from this. I apologize. I'm fine. How did you even cut off my hand? Yes, it fell off. That has nothing to do with what you said yesterday. Why? What did I say that stuck with you? Cast away the hand that had sinned. I wish I could laugh right now. Well, do you want to understand what I refer to? When I say cut off the hand that had sinned, yes. This verse, nor any other, does not tell you to mutilate yourself, rather to control your temptations, but this was taken out of context, especially if you know the verse previous to it. If your right eye caused you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. But anyhow, the reason I said that was because of Itai. The maid Suto asked about that night. Yes. She's one of our exorcists, if you can even call her that. What do you mean? Well, she's not exactly an exorcist. She's much more closer to an executioner. She destroys souls instead of cleansing them. The abyss, as Suto calls it, is a horrible space where the dead go to die. It's much worse than normal death, where... Well, I can't really tell you that. I have no right to. It's still not right of her. And I honestly don't know what to do. I think that you really shouldn't start angry with her. But you need to find a way to solve the situation. Something that benefits both sides. But this is part of her religion. You have to understand. Especially you. I really don't know how to take this. Whoa, what is this? Just because of what is around my neck. Oh, it's the one on my neck. I apologize. If I remember correctly, St. Augustine said, war should be waged without love of violence, cruelty, or enmity. I believe this could fall under the category of cruelty. But please keep in mind that you cannot go against someone's will. The goal of war is to make peace, and not more war. After that, you really have to make that decision alone, as to how you would deal with the situation. Thank you. It felt kind of lost. I felt kind of lost for a bit. It's hard sometimes with no voice to express yourself. And no eyes to properly see. Properly? So you can actually... Oh. I'm sorry to disturb you. Is Shitai here? Yes, please come in, Yabai. Yabai? Have I met her before? Don't think so. But please be not afraid. She's an angel. All right. Please. Oh. It's nice to meet you. My name is Yabai. It's nice to meet you too. I know my appearance may not be comfortable, but I assure you, I mean you no harm. I mean, what do they say? You know, like you imagine angels to look kind of scarier than like you don't imagine them to look very comforting because they're supposed to be like warriors in a way. So, I mean, out of all the ways angels I've seen look, you look quite nice. She was hired by me a few weeks ago after Dore and Yakui joined. Are you alright? There's some liquid coming from your eyes. Ah, yes. It's a recurring problem with me. Could you make me the usual, Shitai? Sorry, but my metonic reflexes haven't come back. Though Fancy might be able to. The usual for our angel is a double dose of void hibiscus. Please make sure this time around you use enough black eyes. Okay. But that's one thing about this game. You can't improvise too much. You need to give them something that's a recipe. From what I've seen, at least. I don't know, maybe there's something hidden here. But, like, this is void hibiscus. If you add one more, it immediately gets screwed. There's nothing you can do about that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Works very well. Thank you. You might be curious as to why I have this affliction. Yeah, I am. A bit curious if you do not mind. Shitai, may I? Go ahead. She proved herself to be quite even-handed. Originally, I came here to just find shelter for my parents. Technically, not the basement as it is known now. This was before the children came here en masse. She started to grow feathers in a short while. A rare case of Alknos syndrome. Probably caused by that Raruk? I tried to cook. It was my fault. Should have kept an eye on you. When you still had them. But this reminiscing about times past was just to tell you. I am by no means infectious or a danger to you. Though, I know my appearance says otherwise. I honestly do not mind it at all. That is kind of you. So, everything is fine now? Yes, I believe so. Alright, with that done, Shtai said she can't properly see. I cannot see per se, but how much do you know about bats? Oh. Not much then, if I may assume. Shtai cannot see, but she can hear, and based on that, she has a kind of visual stimuli. Same thing I have, except I still have my sights. One day, I would like her to regain her vision. I'm afraid I'm a bit too old for that. Don't give me that. I don't believe it. You have much better use to it than I am. Got used to it viewing the world this way. Wait on. That's real wrong. You have much better used to it than I am. I'm like, oh, I guess so. And I wouldn't take back what I have given anyway. I did not know that. Well, now you know. I hope you will not tell this to exiles. It's hard enough as it is for Yabai, just for her appearance. We do not need to make that more difficult. Now, please. Have I just scared the kids? Here I just scare the kids, but outside, it's a different world. I apologize, this may come as harsh, but you can fly, right? Yes, that is the only place I can calmly watch the world pass by. My eating habits don't help me with that either. And no, I am not comfortable with saying what I eat. I wouldn't ask. I have no right to. I think it's time for you to take a break. I still need to know exactly how I am going to deal with the tie. Take a quick break. We'll meet after that. What might be wrong with her? Now that I think about it, Eli is the same way, though a lot more social. Some things are better left alone for the time being. Isn't that? Yeah, give me your frickin' letter, kitty. Is this for me? Mew. Thank you. Well, you don't creep me out. You are not Oz, right? Okay, so come with us. I'd like to have someone with me who's sensible enough. Not sure that'll come with. As I said, go. Easy on her. Yes, thank you for that. Oh, it's okay. As I said, go easy on her. Okay, she finished my sentence for me. I was just about to look for you. Somehow, I am not surprised. We need to talk about my methods. Yes, I guess that already. Okay, so I think this is the exact same thing. Oh, wait, that was different. One of them said heretic and the other one said murderer. Okay, that was actually a little bit different dialogue there. My apologies for skipping that. I thought it was the same thing. Because, yeah, she wasn't here. She was usually the first person here, but then she pops up. Speaking like children. I haven't told you yet, but does she hurt you? I've seen her give you mean looks. What? Don't deny it. Please. She helps me get food. What? What? You thought I was just doing this to kill a corpse. You were always vengeful. Don't tell me. No, God, no. They're already dead. Excuse me, but trust me, it's better if you do not know. Those humans would have ravaged anyone anyway. All because you cannot give two fucks about human beings. About being human. Yes, because you are the perfect example of what being a human is like. So many humans, but not enough humanity, apparently. Her body says otherwise. Was she really? Oh God, I'm sorry, I just punched my mic. Okay. Was she really capable to give away so much? Or were there are times when she took some back? I would love to say, look into my eyes, but you would only look at yourself. What? One of your eyes were mine, and vice versa. Yes, it was the only way both of them could stay alive. And I gave both of mine, one to each. What's wrong? I never wanted your eyes. I never did. It was the only way. You could have just let me die. It really wasn't necessary. I really do hate what I became. Please do not say that. You are God's creation. What makes you think I'd believe in such crap like that? As a child, maybe, but not anymore. No. Too much suffering outside of this place. I feel like a bird in a cage. And if I go outside and come back, I get walled up more and more each time. I just wanted you to live a good life. Never mind that, I just want you to live. But not like this. And that's actually, same thing with that. But that gives us more lore about what she became and how, and what Shitai did. First started Alchemy, and it's the same thing. I started by the healer and all that. And that's all that. It's interesting though, like with that thing, we actually got Yabai talking about like what happened to her and how she became that. But we didn't have Yakui pop up, because usually she always popped up, or she was always there. But that was interesting. And I'm assuming this kind of falls into the same thing. I found letters, but I don't think these lead to anything. All right, fellas. I think, and I don't know for sure, you know, like if you've played this and you can tell me if I completely didn't get anything. I think those, because I've been playing this game for hours trying to think, I don't know how to get other things. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know this and I do that. And I think you could tell me if I'm wrong, if you've played this game before or you just like heard about it. I think talking to them, having them in those scenarios were endings. Like having Yakui there when I gave her the drugs was an ending. Having Doreen there when I talked to her in the kitchen, and then she comes to get me after my break, and then we do the conversation, that's an ending. And then talking to Shitai, and she comes get me to talk to the lady is an ending. I think when they all like, because the ending part is like you go on your break, and then when you step back in, they're like, hey, they're having an argument. You want to come help talk? I'm pretty sure those are endings. And if that's the case, then I think I got all the endings. I might have missed one. Because I did Doreen. Oh, Ilya. I don't think she has a thing where you can do with that, because she pops up if you talk to Doreen, and then she just like leaves to go get Moss or whatever. So I think, again, very well could be wrong. I think I got all the endings though. Oh god, it's just a job. Okay, I can read that. I just wanted to show the credits at least, because this is friends who are desert friends. Man, they're okay. Your credits go by so quick. Wait, so something about milk outside the bag of milk. Bunch of maids. Okay, I want to leave the credits at least so you can see this, because a lot of people worked on this game, or a lot of people they communicated with when working on this game, and I think that this game is absolutely beautifully impressive. I think the art style is amazing. I think the dialogue is super incredible. I think the gameplay mechanics of making stuff with alchemy, drugs, or just straight up alcohol is so awesome. And I think that everyone that was included on this game, whether it be just development or just supporting it, deserves to be shown. But my God, I'm just gonna be honest with you. This took me 5 hours. This took me 5 hours of not knowing what to do, and just jumping between saves, going to this area, going to this area, scrolling between this area, giving someone every single list of items I could give them to see if I was gonna do anything different. And it just took 5 hours. Like, I'm just gonna be very honest with you. It took 5 hours to try to see if there was anything new. And there might still be a chance that I didn't get all the letters and I still don't get the ending I want. That's very possible, but I don't know. And for what I experienced from talking to different people, I think those are endings, and I still really love the game for that. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this too. I do apologize for realizing my brats and sisters I met today. I do apologize for taking so long to realizing that I could turn down the dialogue sound. It's, as I said earlier, it's not a bad sound for clicking through dialogue. It's just for when you're talking for a character voice, and I have like a pretty softer voice. I don't speak super loud, so I have my audio so turned up from my microphone. It's like sometimes I'm sure you could probably hear them talking, the dialogue sound talking over me. And I do apologize for that. I'm glad I figured it out late, but I still figured it out. Yeah, no, I really did enjoy this game. I got so tired when I was playing this because I'm just the type of person like I have patience to go through something, but when I feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I'm like, this is so obvious. I'm just the only one not figuring this out. And it just starts frustrating me to no end. Because I was going to the itch.io comments trying to see anything. Nobody else was saying anything like about the ending. So I was like, it's just me. I'm just playing this game wrong. But I think, and I still might have, but I think I was getting endings by collecting people and talking to them, progressing the relationship between them, or yeah, progressing the relationship between my character and them. But yeah, no, thank you all so much for watching, because I know this video is going to come out to be rather long, definitely not 5 hours long, because I was pausing my recording a lot just to see if I could find anything new. But yeah, just thank you all so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate you all. And before I say farewell, I will say that I really like the aesthetic of kind of like everyone having in a way different religions in a sort of way, but like demons and stuff like that just going around. Like it's just very miserable type of world. But it also seems like most people just get through the world with alcohol and drugs and voodoo or like some sort of weird magic, but it's so fascinating. It really is. But anyway, I will not yap your ear off. So thank you for watching again, and farewell for now.